Welcome to bizzflo Tutorials video series on staff and resources for your health and wellness business. In this video, we will guide you through the process of creating and managing work schedules for your staff and resources, including rooms, wellness stations, and other facilities. Work schedules are primarily managed for staff members who provide services to customers and need to be available for appointments. However, work schedules can also be created for general workforce management. Accessing the Work Schedule module, navigate to Setup, Manage Users and Resources, or click on the Resource button at the top of the page to access the same section. Select an employee to modify their schedule. Once inside the employee's profile, configure their location so that you can appropriately configure their work schedule for the correct location. Under Work Schedule, you may specify their availability for office hours and customer appointments. Understanding Work Schedule tabs. There are two primary tabs for managing work schedules. Work Week defines a staff member's standard weekly schedule. Work Exception allows adjustments for specific dates or time periods. Configuring a work week schedule. A standard work week schedule is set up for employees with a fixed weekly routine. For example, if an employee works from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on weekdays but has Tuesdays off, you would define their schedule accordingly. Setting up work hours. Go to a staff member's work schedule. Select the start time by clicking and dragging within the schedule grid. Adjust the timing if needed using the drop-down or input fields. Specify the slot interval, which determines appointment booking frequency for the staff member. A 30-minute slot interval allows customers to book appointments at 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 10 a.m., and so on. A 60-minute slot interval limits bookings to the top of each hour. The work schedule applies to any service the staff member may provide. If an employee works across multiple locations, select Setup Schedule for all locations to apply the same schedule to all authorized locations. Click Save to apply changes. If a staff member works the same hours on multiple days, simply drag your mouse and apply the schedule to those days. For different hours on specific days, make necessary modifications. Finalizing and saving work schedules. After defining the schedule, navigate to the Staff Details section of the employee's profile. Enable the Show in Calendar and Show in Customer Booking options. Under Preferences, grant the employee access to view their own schedule, the schedule of other staff members, resource availability for facilities such as ZG Room, etc. Save all changes to ensure proper calendar visibility. Configuring dynamic work schedules. If an instructor has a regular schedule, we can configure this in the Work Week section. If the staff member's schedule varies each week, bi-weekly, or monthly, you may configure the exceptions using the Work Exception tab. Enable the recurring option if the schedule repeats every week until a certain date. For instance, if the staff member works every Thursday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. until the end of the month, set it as a weekly recurrence until the specified date. You may delete recurring slots by clicking the particular slot and selecting Delete All Recurrences. Verifying work schedules in the calendar. After saving, navigate to the Calendar module to confirm that the schedule appears correctly. Properly scheduled resources will display, indicating defined availability. Work schedule and specific services. When setting up a service, such as Chase Lounge 4 hours, it is essential to assign the appropriate staff member to ensure seamless booking. Go to the service under Setup Manage Services, open the service, go to the Resource tab, select the employee. This means that customers can book sessions with the employee based on his or her defined availability and work schedule. Sometimes, an employee may only offer specific services on certain days. Restricting services. Navigate to the work schedule of an employee. Open the scheduled work hours. Select a slot and specify the services the staff member can provide on specific days. For example, if the staff member only provides Chase Lounge on Mondays, customers will be unable to book him or her for other services on that day. Remember, to specify the services which a particular employee can provide, open the employee profile and go to the Services tab, select all the services they provide and click Save. You may also restrict travel options when setting up an employee's schedule. This only applies to employees who travel to a customer's location to provide a service. Copying work schedules between employees. If multiple employees follow the same schedule, you can save time by copying an existing schedule. Navigate to the work schedule of the new employee's profile. Change the location to match the location of the employee you would like to copy from. Select Copy Work Week From and choose another employee. Click Save to apply the schedule. Copying work schedules to multiple employees. Select Copy Work Week from an employee. Click Copy Work Week to and choose multiple employees. Click Save at the bottom to apply the schedule to all selected staff. Defining work schedules for resources. Just like employees, resources such as rooms and wellness equipment need a defined schedule for customer bookings. Setting work hours for a resource. Open a particular resource under the Resources tab. Ensure the room is visible in Calendar View and the drop-down list for customer booking in the Resource Details tab. Define the operational hours in Work Schedule. If the business operates from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., set the work schedule accordingly. The closing time should reflect when the last appointment ends, not when it starts. By following these steps, you can efficiently manage staff schedules, restrict services, and streamline the booking process for both employees and resources. Thank you for watching.